HSETV and HSE News are public forums for student expression. Students make all content decisions, and opinions expressed do not represent those of HSE schools or the Board of School Trustees.
It may be all about the Benjamins every other day, but we're dedicating April 18th, 2018 to the Washingtons. Swing by between 11 a.m. and 4 p.m. to grab a huge slice at your local hot box for only $1. Got a stack of cash? Go ahead and make it rain. $6 will get you the whole extra large pie. Now open. New attractions are here at Sky Zone Fishers. Become a warrior at our new Ultimate Warrior course. Joust your buddies off platforms of the Sky Joust area and reach new heights with our warped wall and climb without limits at our free climb wall.
Good morning, HSC. I'm Vaishana Bethula.
And I'm Ian Baker, and we're here with your daily newscast for Wednesday, April 18th, 2018. 2018 senior class. Do you want to make the senior poster or the senior video? Submit your pictures to HSC Class of 2018 at yahoo.com by May 1st.
With Winter Guard getting top 20 at World Championships this past week, Paul and Alex decided to take a look at our indoor drumline and see how they prepared for WGI World Championship happening Thursday and Friday.
Presenting their program, The Hand of Man, WGI Sport of the Arts is proud to present Music City Mystique.
WGI is a visual performing arts organization that hosts regional and national competitions for color guard and indoor percussion ensembles. Here at HSC, our indoor drumline is competing again in this year's WGI World Championships. We decided to take a look and see how they prepare themselves for this big event.
So for WGI, we're required to do a super regional, or any regional really, that is a preview to finals week, and we compete against groups that are all over the nation. We compete groups from Illinois and Kentucky and Tennessee, even some that come up from Florida. And then we do judges critique, and they give us feedback as to what the WGI critique sheet and what they're looking for from our show.
I think my preparation has kind of changed with the roles I've been given. So when I first started out, I was new and I was learning how to play the instruments, stepped into more of a leadership role. So preparing for a competition has equally become, how do I make sure that the rest of the group is comfortable, and how do I make sure my specific section is comfortable playing?
Yeah, so last year we had a lot more veterans and people who have been in the activity for a longer amount of time. So this year we have a lot more younger people, like freshmen and sophomores, that have seen what it's like firsthand to go down to WGI in Dayton. So there's a lot more energy really heading into this week. Well, I mean, I practice whenever I have time and whenever I can. It's kind of therapeutic for me, so I use that as a way to just really kind of tone down and then think about what I'm doing.
For HSETV, this has been Paul Novosel and Alex McNeil.
The Fishers Fusion Junior High, JV, and Varsity Dance Team is having auditions soon. Come to the call-out meeting today in the Fishers High School cafeteria at 6 p.m. Audition prep classes begin on Monday, April 23rd from 6 to 9 in the Fishers High School gym. Email fishersfusiondance at yahoo.com with any questions.
The World Connections Club is hosting Russian Night this Friday night in the Flag Hallway right after school. Sign up online or in room A112. Anyone interested running for an officer position for World Connections next year should pick up an application from Mrs. Lazaga in A112. And now let's send it on over to Zach with your sports news.
All three Royals boys lacrosse teams play tonight. The freshmen head to Brebeuf at 6, while the JV and varsity host the Noblesville Millers at Royal Stadium. Come out and watch the boys battle conference rivals or stream it live on Hamilton County TV. JV plays at 6 and the lights come on for the varsity game at 8. Students get in free. The JV softball team defeated Westfield 16-3 and are now 4-2 in their season. Olivia Bucker was the winning pitcher with 6 strikeouts. Cameron Gwill led offensively with 2 singles and a home run. The team had 15 hits total, and they play next on Thursday at Lawrence North. The Royals freshman softball team beat Roncalli last night 14-5. Isabella Butts was the winning pitcher. The offense was led by Reese Massey with 3 hits and 4 RBIs. Olivia Howard also had 3 hits. Kendall Groninger had a 2-run home run, and the Royals are back in action Wednesday at home versus Fishers for a 5:30 start. The number 12 ranked boys golf team struggled last night as they lost to number 13 Fishers at the Hawthorns, 158-177. The team takes on New Palestine tonight at Hawkstail in Greenfield. The girls varsity tennis team beat Noblesville 5-0 last night. The Royals improved to 3-1 on the season and 2-0 in the HCC. They will travel to Brownsburg tomorrow to take on number 15 Bulldogs. The varsity softball team beat Westfield 14-1 last night. Jayla Gilliam was the winning pitcher with 6 strikeouts. The Royals travel to Lawrence North tomorrow. The varsity baseball team beat Pendleton Heights 6-5 last night. Rucker Pori was the winning pitcher. He allowed 2 hits and 0 runs over 2 2/3 innings, striking out 6 and walking 1. The next game for the Royals will be on tomorrow with a 3-game series against conference foe Westfield. Now back to your regular anchors.
With so much controversy on social media, let's take a quick look on why it's a good idea to be a part of politics, even in high school.
Politics is something often overlooked by students. Here's a look into how and why you should get involved.
Yeah, I think HSE students can benefit, as all people can, from participating in political activity. As citizens, we have a responsibility to know what's going on in our country. So I think it's really important that students find their voice and they decide what interests them and then try to make a difference.
It matters a lot because of the time we're in and what's going around in the world. I think it's best to know politics. I think since we are students, we get very impacted only because we are the next coming generation of students. So we have a very big impact on what could happen in the world. And I think it's best to know what's going on so we make sure nothing bad goes on.
The most frustrating part about being involved in politics is probably the disconnect that you can feel with your legislators and not really feeling like you have a voice. But they're actually very accessible and they care about what you have to say. So, well, as a student, I have the opportunity to expose to a lot of different sorts of ideas, and so I think that's helped me grow in my political beliefs. It can be very difficult as a young person to be involved in politics, though, because people tend to not take your opinion as seriously. People discount you as just some young person.
For HSETV, this has been Ella and Grace.
That's all we have for you today, HSE.
Have a wonderful Wednesday, Royals.
Don't forget to follow HSETV on social media for more news and school updates.